La STM vous souhaite la bienvenue à bord.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Metro Anarchy. My name is Fleek. In Metro Anarchy, we focus on the public transportation aspects of the Cities Skylines game. Now, typically, we take out the public transportation systems of a save game that I found on the Steam Workshop and redo them. But in this city of Cliffside Bay, we're taking a little bit different of an approach. We are building a public transportation hub or district here in the middle of the city. We're circling around it right now. Check out the last 2 episodes for more info on what exactly we're doing and how we got to this point. We've got the basic layout down, but it kind of looks like the no man's land in between East and West Berlin back during the Cold War. So we are going to jump in and do some detail work. So I don't do a lot of this detail and prop type work. There are lots of folks out there that do these video series where they do these really detailed builds. I don't do that all that often, so definitely reach out to me via email or Twitter and let me know what items we should put in our public transportation district. Send me a link to items in the Steam Workshop that you think we should slide in there. So, of course, always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help. And if you like the series, consider subscribing. And if you do, crush that bell so you get notified of upcoming episodes. So let's jump in and get to work building some details here in our public transportation district. Okay, so as usual, I went through and did a quick run through, and I was originally going to try and do more in this episode, but the only thing I think that I can accomplish without going into an hour or too long will be this little area right here. We're going to have some fun putting some things in here. So the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to make liberal use of the Find It mod. So know that this is a great mod, especially when you get a lot of different things in your asset lists. So we are going to start out with a fountain. There it is, the fountain. We're going to get this placed right in the center here. And then on either side of this, let's take a quick look. This is an animated fountain plaza. It's a really cool asset. I'll put links to all of the assets that I use in the episode in the description. On either side, you can see that this has some funkiness with the underlying ground, and that starts to pop up. So we are going to put a couple of cobblestone plazas on the opposite side. So we're on either side here. And we'll minimize that a little bit more. We're going to put this one right here, and then this one over here. There we go. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Now you can still see that we've got this weird overlapping going on here. So we can grab the Move It mod, and then I think it's a page up that gets rid of it. There we go. Now, yeah, you run into those weird things where you got different layers on top of each other, and it's not exactly symmetrical. The issue is that this road isn't actually in the center of all of this, but yeah, it still looks pretty good like that. And then now over here, I wanted to put, since this is a metro hub, a transportation hub, I wanted to put in a bus station. So let's go and grab the asset that I like is called the modular bus station. There it is. And let's go ahead and drop that fellow in right there. We will do the bus line. You know what? We might as well do the bus lines right now. Otherwise, I may forget about it. So we're going to go into the bus and grab the bus lines. And now we've got 3 bus lines that could go to this bus station. So I'm going to grab the first one here and drag a stop in there. This is a really cool bus station asset. It's got 4 different stops that you can have at that station. Now we're gonna go over here, and on this side, grab this and bring that over there. There we go. And now we want to get this bus station, or this bus line, into the station as well. And I think that it made more sense to grab it from down here. Actually, yeah, I think I grabbed it from here. So we're gonna grab it from here and bring that one up there. And there we go. We've got our 3 bus lines. We will take a look at that at the end of the episode and check out the buses running in there. All right. So on the other side, now I'm going to keep this a little bit balanced here. So there is a restaurant plaza. It is the HAM. I think that's the asset creator's name. Makes a number of assets that I really like. Again, I'll put all of these assets in the description below. So we'll drop that fellow in there. That looks good. Okay, I think that's it for the actual assets. Now we want to add in a little bit more detail here. So we're going to put a fence around all of this here. Now, the fence that I like for this section that actually fits really nicely doesn't actually fit across here. So we're going to use a different fence along the back. The first fence that we are going to use is called the bright iron fence, and it comes in a couple of different sections. So you've got the 4, the 8, and the 16 meter. Then you've got a gate, and we're going to actually put a gate back here. So let's start. I think the 16 actually allows us to, let's zoom in because we're going to want to get it right up along here. So I'm holding down the right mouse button to rotate the prop. And I don't think I do have Propetry Anarchy. You can see down there, I've got that mod, but I don't think we're gonna need it quite yet. We will need it at some point. I think we can get away with dropping it right on here. Like so. And then we'll overlap. If you overlap this last column, looks pretty decent, but you got to get zoomed in so you get it just right. You can also get it with the Move It mod if we don't get it perfect, but there we go. That looks good from a distance. Even when I get it wrong, it does bug me. I end up having to move it. Then back here, we want to grab the gate first. So I want to get the gate centered on the back here. Right here. Actually, you know what? Just to make sure that it looks good, let's go with the 8 meter first. And one of the things I have to make sure is that it is as close to 90 degrees, otherwise it does get wonky on us. I think that will be good. Oh, no, I hit the wrong button. So if you just click the right button, it rotates it 45 degrees. I hit that one by accident. There we go. Now let's grab the gate. We'll drop the gate in here. That looks pretty good. And then we go back to the 8 meter. And drop this fellow in here. I'm going to cheat a little bit, I think, because I want to get it a little bit further over. And we might actually just put it up next to it so it's a double gate or a double pillar. And of course, there's a little bit of a spot in between. I think that's okay. All right, so now we will rotate 90 degrees and throw this one in here. And it's not exactly perfect, but you know what? Once we get zoomed out, there we go. Good, like that gate there, and that fence. So now the easy way to replicate this is, even though we can't use the Move It mod to totally flip this, we can use the Move It mod to select this, and then I hold down the Shift button. Nope, unselect that one. And grab these guys so I don't have to completely redo it. And we come down, hit copy. Now we bring it over here. And I'm gonna get it right on. This way it allows us to get it lined up correctly. And there we go. Now I just have to get turn off the copy function. And now we just have to move these guys. Move that one over there. Grab this fellow. And move it over here. How does that look? That was from a distance. Looks okay. Now we might want to... This doesn't look exactly straight, does it? Alright, so let's fix these here. I'm gonna move this guy up here a little bit and rotate it. There we go. And then that guy actually looks okay, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it looks okay. Very good. So we've got that there. Oh, we got to throw this fellow back in. And put that there. Actually, I'm going to rotate this guy just a tad as well, so it looks a little bit better. There we go. All right, that's a little bit off, but I think it looks a little bit better. A little bit of an angle there. Okay, now I tried putting this fence directly across the back the whole way, and it just didn't look very good, so we're going to use a different fence on the back here. Okay, so I tried to put this fence across here and it just doesn't fit correctly, so we are going to use a fence called the decorative fence. Now, can I find it? There it is. Decorative fence 4. And now with all of the clicking going on, you see how it's just snapping to everything. We're going to turn the snapping off. We'll keep the angle, but turn everything else off. And we want to go... I must have... Do I have... Tree Anarchy is off. Okay, it's allowing me to do quite a bit here. I'm going to run it from here. See if it allows me to get this in here. I'm not sure if my microphone is picking up my dog flopping around in the background. If it is, that's what that noise is in the background, is my beast is flopping around there. Now let's take a look at how this looks here. All right, we may want to move the end of this fellow here a little bit. Oh, no, that's not what we wanted to move. I'm going to move this guy here. There we go. I'm going to bring it right up to the corner there. There we go. And how does it look over here? It looks pretty decent. Oh, actually, no. It looks kind of funky over here, doesn't it? All right, let's see if we can get this moved out, and we'll just run it right up like that there. That looks pretty good. Let's zoom there. Yeah. All right. So now we've got that taken care of. I wanted to put a few props on here. So this we're definitely going to have to turn our prop Anarchy on for. So close some of this. And in order to do that, we do Shift P. Turns prop Anarchy on. So that will allow us to put props on top of other things. So I wanted to put, first of all, a couple of kiosks here along this. Actually, you know what? First, I wanted to put bollards all the way along here. And I actually didn't know what bollards were until I started playing this game. I mean, I knew what they were, but I didn't know they were called bollards. So we'll select the bollard. Now, I also have a mod called the prop line tool, so PLT, and it allows you to put props in straight lines. And so we are going to grab that and use that for our bollards here. Now you can see where they go, and those are really, really, really dense. So you can actually go down and hit the toggle control panel, and then it allows you to space out things by meter. And you can see as I hit them spaced out, I think I decided 5 meters was good. And let's go ahead and close the tool panel so we can see. So I was going to put these bollards all along here, but for some reason it is not allowing me. So we are just going to continue on, and let's go ahead and grab the kiosks. I wanted to put some kiosks in. And turn off that here. I wanted to put one at each corner here. I like the look of that. And then we'll put one over here as well. And the kiosks there. And I wonder if it's going to let me put in, well, I can put them in by hand. Called the high level table. And where is that? There it is. I like the look of these guys. Now let's see if I had problems with the... Yeah, no, it's not going to let me use the prop line tool. So we're just going to have to do it by hand. So we're going to put in some tables. There we go. That one's... Oh, they're different colors. I never noticed that before. That one's got pink. And then we're just going to put a few over here. As well, this kind of fills out the cobblestone plazas here. Put that one over there. The pink ones will be matching. And there we go. Very good. Now, I think I also had a garbage can. Let's see if we can put in. I usually get quite this detailed, but put in some garbage bins. One over here. And we'll put one in the corners over here folks as well. Let's go on over here and do that. And where did I put the other one? Oh, I put it just on the corner there. Actually, so that one will end up over here. Very good. Now, I wanted to do it. We put in this gate here. So we need to have a path coming off the back. Now that is under parks. And I think we're just going to go with a gravel path. Snuggle it up here. Around. There we go. And we'll do the same on the other side. I don't think you have to get it actually right all the way up. I think it snaps kind of to that. And then 90 degrees. There we go. Now, that's not right in the middle, and that will annoy me. So let's grab the Move It mod, and then I'm going to grab both of these. Hold down Shift, so I got both of these, and then we're just going to move this slightly over. So that gravel path looks like it's right in the middle. It is. Good. That looks good. Let's check the other one quickly. One is also, well, it's pretty much in the middle. Very good. How do they look relative to one another? I'm not crazy about symmetry, but I do like to have at least a little bit symmetrical. So the last thing that we will do this episode is we want to put in some trees around this area. So let's go to we're already in the landscaping. Let's grab some trees. And let's see what size tree. I like these trees. So we're going to go ahead and use the line tool. And let's get them to be a little closer together. There we go. And then we'll put them around the back here. I want that to be a little... There we go. There. And now we'll go back up. And bring these up along here. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And I think also around the bus station, we should probably put in some matching trees. There we go. And now we'll put these. Ooh, that's a giant one. Let's try that again. I want it a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. And now also bring this straight across here. And put those matching trees in. Perfect. All right, well, that is going to wrap up what I wanted to get accomplished this week. I mean, off off camera put in a few more trees around here, but definitely reach out to me and let me know what other things we should put in our public transportation district. We have got this area over here that we can put items in, and then this area across from both of the above ground metro stations. Oh, actually, you know what? I did want to throw one more thing in. I figured out that this restaurant plaza fit perfectly right in here and right in here. And so next episode, we are going to come over into this section and pretty up this area, but I also do want to take care of these two bits up here. So definitely let me know what things you think we should put in our public transportation district as we continue to build it out. That is all for this episode. If you enjoy the series, it would be a huge help if you could share a link to the channel at metroanarchy.com, wherever it is that you chat about Cities Skylines online. And if you have a city that you would like to see featured in future episodes, there are directions in the description below on how to upload it to the Steam Workshop. And then don't forget to email or tweet the link to me so that I know it's out there. I know I always ask for feedback, but this time it's even more important. I have a few more ideas to round out the public transport district, but I would love to include some of your favorite assets. Don't forget to give the video a quick thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe and mash the bell to make sure that you get notified of upcoming episodes. Check back next time to see how we finish out the public transport district. And until then,
mind the gap